So we've talked about the cat already, but I'm going to go down now to the COPD digest first. So the COPD digest, as you know, is something the COPD Foundation puts out regularly for you to view, and you can get it by going to the COPD homepage on your computer, but you can also get it right here. And you can click on any one of those articles, and you can read them on your telephone while you're, maybe you're sitting, there you go, you're sitting on the bus, you're in the car, hopefully not driving, no, you're sitting and waiting somewhere. You can just literally go through this, and it can take you to other places if you want, and it can show you what other people said about each one of these. So I think that's really important. So you can see he just clicked you through to the COPD Foundation, the website basically, and you can look at it there too. You can see that there's a comment that's been posted. You could read that if you want. Vinny, can you add your own comments from this? Yes, it says join the discussion, so I assume I can.
You can add comments, but you have to be a member of COPD 360 Social. So if you looked at this page in the app and you were not logged in to the COPD Foundation website, you would just tap log in. Or if you're not a member, you would just click the join button, and it would take you to the registration page for you to fill out and register on social. So you see, I'm already logged in, so it tells me here that I'm already registered and logged in, so I would be able to comment.
Well, and I want to highlight what he said about going there and joining. If you're not a member yet of 360 Social, please think about joining. This is a way for people with COPD, living with COPD, caregivers, family members, really to have conversations about important things. So you can read this information, but you may have a question about something totally different than you could also do when you get to 360 Social. Let's go back to the other things we can look at, please. Okay, so the other two things I just want to mention very quickly, and then we'll look at the rest, but the COPD PPRN, that is also something that if you would like to join, you can understand what it is and what we do with this, which is a community of people that have said, yeah, I'm interested in hearing more about research opportunities, maybe filling out surveys, doing things like that. And so it will let you go on and join. We don't have to go any farther. I just want to make sure people know that's available. And then we've already mentioned the 360 Social and the fact that you can get on and also join that today, which, over 40,000 people are part of it already. Then there's also, and you don't have to go to these right now, there's also then the NIH site that gives you updates from NIH. And in case you don't know what that is, that's the National Institutes of Health. And they have some very important information to share. And then resources. Can you click on the resources, please? I like the resources because it really gives you the opportunity of all kinds of things that you may want to know more about. And you don't have to click on any of them right now. We'll talk about one in a minute. But, understanding your COPD, more about your medications. You're going to go on a trip, and what do you have to think about with your COPD? So all of those things are there for your perusal at your speed whenever you want. The disaster preparedness plan really helps. There's some other checklists, the Stay Kit checklist, the Go Kit, the physician certification of serious illness forms, all kinds of supplemental forms. And you can see they're there in English and they're there in Spanish. Not all of our materials are in Spanish yet, unfortunately, but these are. So let's go back now. This is basically, and then the last icon, you don't have to go to it, but the last icon, if you wanted to just know how to use this whole thing in general, it is the instructions.